All right, shalom, 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 brothers and sisters. This is Kazakia, priest Kazakia, back again. And now I want to continue along with this series on the prophetic Trump prophecies continues. This particular person is, she is an Indian prophetess by the name of Raji, I think is Raji. And she has something to share with you. Okay, let's check her out.
News. I mean, I really literally got almost the chest pain. I now understand the righteous shall live by faith. So we are in need of faith more than we are in need of breath. That's what I feel. So I didn't want to wait. So as soon as I received, I wanted to release it to you all after Wednesday event, and I was really hurt. I mean, I was not shaken even a little bit, and what God spoke, and He will accomplish, and God never stopped working, and there is nothing going to change. Donald Trump is going to be on the throne inaugurated by the Lion of tribe of Judah. There is nothing changed in that, but to see the injustice that are happening, the hatred, demonic inspired hatred that is against Donald Trump and our nation, that really brought a lot of pain and hurts in me. However, and we didn't stop praying. Our team is continually praying and declaring. So for me personally, and then when I was just praying with God, God gave sequential many revelations which really.
Now I want you to listen what she's going to say, because about a minute and 40 seconds. Let's see. She said something. Let me just back up for a little bit because I might have missed it. Let me see. All right.
Nation, that really brought a lot of pain and hurts in me. However, and we didn't stop praying. Our team is continually praying and declaring. So for me personally, and then when I was just praying with God, God gave sequential many revelations which really comforted me, encouraged me. So I wanted to share. Number one, God showed the vision. Haman was hung. I don't want to mention the.
Did you hear that? She said him, the person that she didn't name, she said him was hung. Let me back that up because somebody missed it. Listen real close to what she just said, right? Let's go back to about 2 minutes in. All right. Listen closely.
Revelations which really comforted me, encouraged me. So I wanted to share. Number one, God showed the vision. Haman was hung. I don't want to mention the name.
Okay, wait a minute.
But
Hold
I
on.
literally saw the enemy of our nation, the enemy of Donald J. Trump was hung.
See
I
that?
literally saw.
She said the enemy was hung. The enemy, she said the enemy was hung. She saw the enemy hung. And the other sister, what was her name? Rose, somebody. She said the head fell off. The other day at the riots, the mobs had built a platform with a noose on it. So we got to do some praying because there's some strange stuff going on, and the military calling for the National Guards and military forces to be there at that. So are we in a prophetic time where the prophecy of Joel, this is the 400 year, the overlag of the captivity of the North American captivity. many people believe in the 400 years prophecy. So we got to stop and ask ourselves a question. What is about to happen? Are we going home? What is it? I mean, we got people telling people to get weapons and to prepare, but the Most High said in the book of JerimiYah, I think it is. Let me see. 51. All right, let's pull it up right quick. I want to show you something. Okay, as Yoshiyahu 51. All right. He says, let's go back for a second. Let's see. Let's go up to, let's go up. Oh, my mercy. Let's start right here at verse 17. He says, every man is brutish by his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven image. For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. And you can take that, you can go wherever you want to go with that one, because that's profound right there. But he said that the graven image, pardon me for that, didn't mean to do that. He said that the graven image for his molten image is falsehood, and that there is no breath in them. For they are vanity, the work of errors. In thy time of their visitation, they shall perish. So we got to ask ourselves the question, is this the time of visitation coming on next week? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could be. We don't know. But he says, for every man is brutish by his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven image. For the molten images is falsehood, and there is no breath in them. They are vanity, the work of errors. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish. The portion of Yaakov, and that's who you are. You are Yaakov. You so-called African Americans, blacks, and Negroes, you are Yaakov. He says the portion of Yaakov is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Yahweh of hosts is his name. He says, thou art my battle axe. Who is the battle axe? Yaakov, Israel is the battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy the kingdoms, and with thee I will break in pieces the horses and the rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and the rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman. So in other words, so he said the shepherd and his flock. So the pastors and their congregations is going down. According to that, he said the shepherd and his flock. All right. And he said, with thee I'll break in pieces the husbandman and the yoke of oxen, and with thee I will break in pieces the captains and rulers. I will render unto Babylon and unto all the inhabitants of Chaldea, and their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, says Yah. Okay. He says, behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, says Yahweh, which destroy all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks, and I will make thee a burnt mountain. And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundation, but thou shalt be desolate forever, says Yahweh. Set up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare nations against her, call together against her kingdoms of Ararat, many Ashkenaz, and appoint the captain against her, cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillars. Prepare against the nations with the kings, oh my mercy, of the Medes and the captains thereof, and the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. Now, I'm going to kind of cut this out, but basically, when you look at this Medes is talking about Iran. Iran is the Medes. He says, "Stir up, prepare against thee the kings of the Medes, and the captains thereof, and the rulers thereof, and all the land of dominion. And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of Yah shall be performed against Babylon, to make her land a desolation without an habitation. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. They might have failed. They became as women. They have burned her dwellings. Her bars are broken. One post shall run to meet another, and one messenger to meet another, to show the king of Babylon that his city is taken at one end, and that the passengers are stopped, and the reeds they have burned with fire, and the men of war are frightened. For thus says Yah of hosts, the Elohim of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like the threshing floor. It is the time of the threshing, yet for a little while, and time of her harvest shall come. But Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, have devoured me. He have crushed me. He have made me an empty vessel. He have swallowed me up like a dragon. He have filled his belly. My delicacies he have cast me out." All right. Now, so I'm going to come back, but is something about to go down, brothers and sisters? Is something about to go down? Is this the showdown of showdowns? Time will tell, right? So I'll come back. Till the next time, shalom, shalom, shalom.